should have done that a while ago.
I think we should focus on health and medicine because it affects everybody, not just like a certain group of people. So we can help, a wide range of people with just one project. It was kind of just an idea. I don't really know how to implement it. We could add that into like any of these actually. We could put that into child abuse, like health of victims, or we could put it into homelessness as like part of that, but it was just not.
Health issues of homelessness. Yeah.
Wait, is yours the bravery bags? Is that the idea?
No, that's something completely different. Is that it?
Yep.
All right. John talked about the youth civic education ambassadors, and then I talked about the wildlife. Is there anything else anybody wants to add to advocate for a specific topic? Do you all know where you're headed?
Yes.
All right. Everybody take a marker. And then you guys could put in the chat what community issue are you going to get involved with? All right.
Yeah.
I would say put your name next to the issue you want to pursue.
21.
Yes, only one. Unless you want to be involved with the youth ambassadors. I can see that as 2 layers. Yeah.
Wait, after this, we're done, right?
No, we're going to talk about the grant, but I can fill you in.
Wait, like the grant, wait.
Are you in Sanger West?
Yes. I'm supposed to be at practice right now.
Oh, that drags. Yeah.
I just,
Did you say about Sanger West?
I don't know, they're talking. Go ahead and put your name up on the issue you want to tackle.
Well, just put a check or it has to be already.
Just in case I go, who had red?
Oh.
Who had purple? I could. Or just your initials too.
Vote for 2 if it's 1 includes the youth ambassador.
Yes.
Okay. You're just gonna do them all.
I'll look at the other one.
Are we going in a circle sharing what we chose or?
We can, since you're on Zoom. But right now everyone's choosing. So hold tight.
What sport do you play?
Oh, it's my club. I manage.
Oh, which one?
But I do soccer and track,
Wait, what are you managing?
football.
Oh, I saw the flyers up for that.
Yeah, you should join my club.
I don't know about that one.
But it's not just for football. It's for all the other sports. So.
Oh, I didn't know that actually, but I'm not into sports. No, I think that's interesting. I didn't know that you were in that. That's cool. Are you our athletics commissioner?
I feel like I'm cutting out. That's why I'm not talking. Sorry.
No, you're okay. I get that.
It's very annoying.
I think what's like really good work here for civic engagement, and that is like really gonna amplify civic thing.
Okay.
We can do so much more with that. And to choose their own project and implement their project, and we just support them and be partners. Do they also casters?
Don, this one. Okay. All right. So did everyone who picked ambassadors decide whether they just want to just do that, or did they pick a project, a community issue as well?
I chose both. So the ambassador and a community issue.
Okay. So it looks like we have 2 community issues. Oh, 3. 4. Okay.
Here comes a community issue right now.
All right.
You guys enjoying the food? Yes. Oh, very cool. Sammy made it.
All right, so we're gonna go around the table. We're gonna say what we chose. If you're the only one in a group and you decide to move to another one because there's more people in that group, you can do so. So like if you're the only one doing wildlife and everybody else is doing homelessness, you can choose to move to homelessness, okay? So that you're not the only one. It's easier to do a project in numbers, but I still want you to be able to do something you're excited and passionate about. So you need to weigh that in your own head. Do I want to still do this project even though I'm on my own, but maybe possibly I can get more candidates from school? Hey, guys, are you listening? Because I know I'm looking at the things, but this applies to you as well. If you're the only one in the group, but you say, there's two things you can do here. You can either say, I want to hop to another group because there's more people and more hands make lighter work, right? Or you could say, no, I want to tackle this particular topic because I think I can go back to my school and get more people interested and I still won't be alone, but I really, really am passionate about this topic and I want to pursue it. Okay. So that's kind of what I need to figure out. Where are you at and what's your plan?
Mhm.
Does that sound okay? Does that make sense? Okay. So we're going to go around and we're going to say what we chose. Do you want to start, Prop Job?
Oh, sure. I was gonna write there.
Oh. Yeah, why don't you-
I chose youth civic education, the ambassadors program, and I chose health awareness as my community issue. I chose the youth civic education and also the health awareness and medicine because we could deep dive into that.
I chose the
Louder, you guys, so they can hear.
I chose the President's Endangered Wildlife because I feel like it would be cool to give back to nature and the environment, and I chose the Youth Civic Education Ambassadors because I feel like it's something we can all do together.
I chose try to help child abuse victims. And while I am very passionate about that, I think the main thing I really want to pour into this group is the Youth Civic Ambassadors program.
I've chosen the youth civic ambassador, and I've also chosen the health awareness medicine.
I chose the ambassador for the youth civic and then also the Fresno endangerment wildlife.
Rahul?
I chose the youth ambassadors and then the child abuse.
MJ?
I chose the homelessness and the child abuse too.
Okay. Homelessness and child abuse? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Am I the only one that chose the homelessness one?
I think child abuse and homelessness, I feel like it's very similar. Like you can kind of work through.
Yeah, there's like overlap. Yeah.
Yeah, there's overlap, I feel like.
Okay. Okay. So, it looks like the majority of everyone wants to be a youth ambassador. I would say the next step is to start planning. What does that look like? Out on paper or on a document. Okay. Because we're going to need to kind of know what that looks like. Fresno Endangered Wildlife, we got Damien and Yearly. And Prop Job, Haley, and then you're all doing health awareness. Okay. And then the two of you are doing MJ and Christiana is gonna do the child abuse / homelessness. Can we just put them together?
And me.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pahul as well. Right?
Yes. Tammy, I have to go. Can you add the notes onto Slack for me?
What's that?
Can you add the notes onto Slack for me? I have to go.
No, I'm gonna put it on a Google Doc because Slack is wanting to charge me and it doesn't let me do
Oh.
any more of those features anymore.
Okay, then. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Yeah, I'll reach out. I'll touch base with you.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
All right, so do you guys feel good about this?
Yes.
Yeah? All right. The next thing that we need to think about then is how are we going to decide how to request that $3,000? And John, I'm gonna let you lead that a little.
Okay, so when I talked to the woman who's the program officer from this foundation, she said she would like the youth group to come up with your priorities and come up with, could be 2 or 3 different ideas for the grant. Maybe you decided it's all one, or you could decide there are 2 options that you're interested in, or 3. And that we would write that down in less than a page, what those options are that you would like to submit and how you would like to spend the $3,000. Then send that to her, and the next step would be to arrange a Zoom call where she will be on the Zoom and we'll be here and you guys can talk about the 1 or 2 or 3 ideas that you have in your proposal, and she will give you feedback. She might say, of those 3 proposals, this one really doesn't fit the criteria for the grants that they give. This one's great, this one's great, you could do 1 or 2. She'll give you feedback on which of the ideas that you're proposing could be funded by that foundation. Then you'll probably rewrite the proposal based on her feedback and send a final proposal that she said would pretty much be funded as long as it's aligned with the criteria and the goals of their foundation. So their foundation it's actually a Buddhist foundation. It's dedicated to service learning and community service and making the world a better place, health, peace, the kinds of things we're talking about here. So they're going to be looking at it in terms of young people participating in service projects, civic engagement projects. I'll say more about it later, but that's the process. Is you decide 1 to 3 topics, and then you would decide where you would like, if each one of those projects were selected or 2 of them were selected, how would you want to spend that money? Would it be on expenses like travel and meals? Would it be whatever you come up with? Maybe you want to have mini grants to students doing projects to provide them with resources so they can do more with their projects. However, whatever you come up with, that needs to be decided and written in written form. And then the next step is we would arrange for a Zoom call with her. Nancy Spensick is her name. It's a great opportunity to get a grant, and most grants you apply for. I just applied for one last week from Tom Wonderful. And when you apply for a grant, you have no idea how many other people are applying, and you might have 1 out of 100 chances or 1 out of 50 or whatever. This one is we've been invited, the youth council has been invited to submit the grant. So as long as you can come up with something that authentically involves youth service in our community, then that money will be coming to you. Any questions about the process? Okay. So we might want to consider having a couple of volunteers to help write it up, at least the first draft that you can share with the rest of the council. But I know how else, it's hard for 8, 9 people to write a proposal. It's easier if 2 or 3 people are doing it. But you decide how you want to deal.
I'm just talking amongst yourselves and figure out.
I feel like you would be really good at doing the Zoom call. Cause you're really well spoken, so I feel like when we get to that stuff. Then
Does she write the proposal? When she writes really good. Oh, right.
I can help you out. We'll work together.
So just, you could also help with the proposal. Okay.
Well, the whole
So
council, the whole council will have input.
Yeah.
The question is, who's gonna,
So are they gonna write it on a Google Doc and share it? So you can write live and share your writing? Is that how you wanna do it? Can you share it with me too, just so I can? So who's gonna start it?
The Google Doc?
Mhm.
Oh, sure, I can do it right now.
Who's gonna start the proposal?
I thought you meant Google Doc. I was like, okay.
I meant that too.
Well, what are the general ideas that we want to cover in the proposal?
Our projects, I guess. Also had a question about that, so, just a quick one. But child abuse, so you're focusing on like their trauma, like their mental health basically? Or like more of their physical state, or like getting them help as, you know.
I think just overall getting them help and the resources they need to succeed. Clearly it's a sore subject. We probably aren't experts to handle like a lot of the things, but just getting them the resources they need is probably gonna be the project.
Okay, cause I was thinking, so far we have like 4 projects, those, if we combine those, then that's 4, right? So I think maybe we could merge health into that. If we're focusing on like, children's physical health and like homelessness, like where you're, you know. We could have like different facets of the project, but you could combine that.
that's a good idea to see where you could combine ideas into a
Do you want to come in?
project. One way you could do that is looking at teen use issues, how to get services for teens who've been abused who are homeless. Okay, homeless teens who need services to address the abuse that they've experienced. That could be a way to combine those two. We know a couple of community partners for that.
And can we start talking about how we would go about doing it, or are we still just general? We can start, we can start going into. I feel like if we did both like that combined, I feel like it would be cool. Like we could research like what health affects those two groups, like the homeless and the child abuse. Like what's like the main overall that like affects them, and then we can make like care kits or something along those lines to help them or give them. Like if we do get the grant, then part of that grant could be finding resources for those people who need it.
I feel like those paths could also tie really well into the health awareness, especially if you're getting stuff like soap, shampoo, hairspray, like things that people need to feel good, but also just to include like the cleanliness. I think that's a really good idea.
Basic hygiene.
So, I think if you're. These are mostly like topics, right? And you're trying to find the connection between them. When we were doing the wildlife, basically, we actually chat GTP'd on those, some of it was, what were the issues concerning today? What are some, like the top 10 issues under that particular topic that Fresno County is experiencing today? I don't know if somebody wants to do that, but that way you can get a list of what like more specific ideas of the issue that you would need, because the next step after today is the research.
Like, what are you, and you kind of need, I think the best thing for us to know today is what is it that you're gonna go and research? You're not gonna go research homelessness. What specifically are you gonna research about homelessness or child abuse or trauma? So I don't know if somebody wants to chat that right now, or that's the direction you wanna go. But I think
The proposal, would it be like descriptions of each of the proposed projects that we're gonna do, so like,
you're gonna do one project.
yeah, we're gonna propose one project for them?
One project.
Oh, I thought they were
Right.
gonna choose out of like 3.
So she said that the council could propose up to three ideas
Okay.
for projects, and then she will give us feedback. And then the council will make the final decision. Do you want to just pick one and go with that? Do you want to do two? Do you want to do three? Or there could be an overall project like the civic engagement ambassadors. And then one specific project that the council is especially interested in. So you've got some of the council members who are gonna work on that one specific issue, and the rest of the council can work together to create some kind of ambassadors program where you're inviting students from all different schools and community groups to come up with their own ideas. And you can suggest things like health awareness and endangered wildlife with some of the groups that will be coming to the youth summit, for instance. You're gonna have interact people there. You're gonna have this Sistine's group, and groups from different high schools that are coming to the summit. So they're gonna be looking for ideas to do projects, so you can make proposals and say, hey, look, we think this is really important. We hope some of you pick this topic. Okay, so I think if we have the youth ambassadors program, part of the goal there is to inspire other groups to do their own projects, whatever they care about. But she said specifically what she's looking for is a document that includes 1 to 3 different ideas. And she will, in the Zoom call, she will give us feedback on which ones of those fit their criteria. You know, you'll hear her talk about what she thinks is a good idea, and then we can meet again and decide as a council, what is it you want to choose, 1 or 2 or 3? That's up to the council.
Do you know if there's like an outline that she has, or if she could send one over so that the students that are writing the proposal can have access to that to see kind of what the guidelines would be that she's looking for?
She hasn't sent me anything yet.
Yeah.
She hasn't sent me anything. I think what she did say was at this point, she just wants to know the topics,
Okay.
what the council is interested in working on.
Mhm.
And that she would like to have a conversation with the council. Then I think she would send us a form for
After
the
that.
actual
Okay.
proposal.
That makes sense.
And we'd have to fill that out.
Mhm.
You guys would fill that out.
So right now, oh, sorry, you can go. No, you can go, you go first.
By the time we do so this is gonna come before the summer, right? So we can have our idea like kind of like solidified before the summer. Or just-
I hope so. I hope we can do this in the next month.
Their deadline.
No, we've been invited to submit a proposal. There's no deadline. We can wait till the spring on a wave. But she said it doesn't take long to get the money once you get your idea approved. Once you fill out the application and you get approved, it could be a month later, 5 weeks later, that they send a check to CEC that will be decided, how to spend it would be decided by the council. So I think sooner the better, but you guys can decide it.
First,
Whatever.
what she would want is like a description of like what the projects would be.
Right.
Like just like a list, like 1, 2, and 3, and then little like paragraph or 6 plan.
That.
Okay. And the actual proposal would come after that, right?
Yes. We get feedback from her, from that Zoom call.
So right now, it's just kind of like a mini version just to get it out there.
So I think right now what we need to do is for you to decide what's the 1, 2, and 3, the top 1, 2, 3. And then, Christiana and Bob, I guess are the two that. And okay, so the 3 of you are going to put together a draft of those ideas.
So Tammy, you wanted me to like research like find ways of like topics that covers the 3 ideas issues.
I was thinking about that after I said that. I think there's kind of 2 things going on. There's the ambassador program and the grant. But I want to, my personal focus is to get you through this year with being able to have a completed civic project before the due date of your state seal.
Okay.
That's my goal. So kind of letting the room talk happen, but when you guys decide, if you decide on a project like wildlife, homelessness, child abuse, I think the next step that I would like to do is meet with you in the groups. And we need to identify specifically what is it that we're going to research. So I would meet with, for sure, with Yearly and Damien, and we would go over what are the issues affecting wildlife or our environment within Fresno County, because you want to kind of stay within your own neighborhood. We would look at all that list, maybe chat GTP it, look at that list and figure out what are you interested in. And the next thing I would do is send you with research questions to start researching that, because the next phase of a civic project after you choose your community issue is to do the research. So I have specific questions that help guide you in that research. So then I would send you off and you would do that. And then our next phase would be to contact a community partner, because in your research, you'll discover which kind of community partner do you want to work with. I would meet with Prop Chop and Haley and Jimena, and we would do the same thing. We would go over the issues, and anyone else who thinks that, that's why I'm saying maybe I need to wait to find out, is there connections happening here? Because I don't want to specifically do health awareness and come up with that list if the health awareness is under homelessness. Because then we would need to invite those people into the group. And we would specifically designate out all the 15 things that community issue under that topic that we're experiencing within Fresno County. And then you guys would kind of vote again, what do we want to start really researching? That's kind of where I'm at with your projects, but then there's the other layer of the youth ambassadors as well. And then the grant on top of that. So there's 3 things happening. Did you have a question?
Yeah. I was wondering, did you vote on the 3 that are gonna be for the grants? We know which one's kind of focus on.
Sure. I like your question.
We do have,
Huh?
we do have only 3.
Oh, okay, so which 3?
But I was thinking that
Oh,
we
yeah.
probably need to like make like a title for like, oh, this is one part, this is second part, this is third. Cause this is just like topics, so we gotta need like project them.
Okay.
So. These 3 we combined, right? So
Yeah.
what would this kind of like, what would the project be?
Project, or are we just still talking community issues? Do they want a project? Just a topic?
Topic like combining these 3. The name for it.
Should we do anonymous voting?
John, can you put some words on that?
I'm just gonna kind of break down my thought process. I feel like my idea with the child abuse and the trauma kind of flows into homelessness. So if we're able to help people who are like homeless, we're ultimately also helping children or former children who suffer child abuse. So I feel like maybe the 2 issues would really just be homelessness and health awareness.
Okay. So
How about health awareness of the homeless?
A homeless health.
Homeless health.
And then if you also wanted to focus on children or teenagers, like youth around your age specifically, that's also an option, if you don't wanna do like adults. You know, what I mean? If you guys wanna focus on teenagers, that would also
We
be.
could
More
do
specific.
health awareness
Yeah.
for.
The more
homeless youth.
specific you get, that's what that list I'm talking about, the chat GTP list I was talking about, is getting more specific within those huge topics.
What if it was,
Narrowing it down to like, what exactly, who do you want to be working with?
what if we were helping provide like hygiene products for like teenagers who are homeless? Because like, let's be honest, we're all teenagers. We all know how it feels to kind of feel a little bit insecure in our skin. So giving homeless teenagers who might not have like the resources to feel good in their skin, those like little makeup products, the hair products, all those sort of things. And that kind of goes into health too.
So let me ask you this. How do you make that sustainable? So if you're just getting say you get hygiene products, you get 50 of them or 100 of them or 1,000 of them, you give them away to the teenagers, and then what? What about the next teenager that comes along? So think sustainability. How do you make that thought sustainable over time?
Is that part of the project implementation plan?
Yeah,
We're choosing now is tough.
right.
Maybe we could like ask people to like do fundraisers in their schools or like donation programs
Yeah.
so that
But
we could.
still with what John's saying is, remember what I said at the beginning, let's not talk projects today.
Oh,
Let's talk. What is the issues that we wanna tackle? But I welcome the thought of narrowing those issues down to thinking like, who's the target audience? Who specifically do you wanna focus on? Like Violet was saying, do you you guys talked about homeless, health, and then you narrowed it even farther down with teens in homeless health. I mean, having the thoughts of community projects is great. I mean, like, it's okay to like spit them out because that helps us think, like dialogue this issue a little bit better. But I just don't want you to be thinking like coming up with 7 projects tonight.
So if we can't think of projects, I think we should like move on to the next one, right?
Well, do you want to pick the 3 that you want to focus on for the grant still?
That's what we're.
Yeah, that's
have-
what, that's what we're
Is
doing.
that what you mean, move on?
Yeah, move on to the next
Oh,
topic. Because we can't go any farther than
Yeah,
this.
So the second one is the ambassador.
yeah.
So would I just write that like?
Civic ambassadors. Leadership.
So, and think of a title that relates to you. That's something I came up with. We talked about ambassadors a couple of years ago. I was thinking about a youth leadership team. That would then inspire. Project.
Sorry, I was working on trying.
Is there a name that you can think of other than youth civic engagement, civic education ambassadors?
Maybe we could do ambassadors of tomorrow. Where we can,
Like that.
right? Ambassadors of tomorrow, because then we're helping like the next people.
Yeah, the
who
next
want to do
gen,
their part. It's like we're talking to them about where they can.
Good idea.
And it's also we can always change it.
We can always change.
Yeah. In case we could like come up more specific. Now for the wildlife, is there something that's specific?
Number
I'm
3.
gonna pull up a list here.
Should we focus on?
Like,
do you
would you
think?
guys be doing awareness about them or like helping them with what it do?
Mostly school awareness, because I feel like they don't really talk about it at my school. Like animal awareness. What about you? We could do like awareness, like to help them.
Still, you're thinking civic projects. So
So
here
awareness.
are some things that are around the issues. So habitat destruction with like, the development and human impact going into wildlife areas and trashing them and So loss of pollinators, the loss of bee pollinators and, you know, we need pollinators to help our crops and stuff. Vehicle collisions with animals, pets impacting wildlife, killing birds, dogs chasing animals, plastic waste. Pesticides is huge when it comes to like making owl boxes because people choose to be like convenient and so they'll get toxic pesticides and put that on their vineyards rather than just building a barn owl box that kills twice as many rodents in their vineyards. Air pollution, light pollution, wildfires, droughts, species extinction risks.
I kind of like pesticide awareness.
Yeah.
Where I'm, where my school's at, and there's a bunch of farms, so I feel like
Oh,
it's like beneficial for
yeah.
them. Then they'll think,
Especially if
we
I
should
could-
kind of let the farmers know and like all the ag population.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that too,
Yeah.
because
That one,
It's-
yeah, you have it now.
Yeah.
well, not just that, I mean, almond orchard went in catty corner to my house and I never experienced this before. But like all of a sudden, this huge dust storm comes like right into my house and I'm like,
Oh.
how is this okay, right?
Yeah.
And my neighbor has asthma already and she, like the very next day, she ended up, the ambulance came and they had to send her to the hospital and she had an asthma attack. They didn't even notify us. So simply just, they should require them to like give us
Yeah.
a notice so we can shut our windows. It's just simple things like that. Or they spray pesticides without notifying us, you know, we could shut our windows. So
Yeah.
That's like research you can do, like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, there's a lot that you can do on pesticides.
to focus on that aspect.
Yeah, would you
Environment.
focus more on the actual, because the idea that we have originally is the endangered wildlife, so are you guys shifting the focus to pesticides and its effect on animals, or just pesticides and the effect it has in our community? You know what I'm saying? I think that's important to distinguish.
I kind of like community, but what do you?
Yeah.
But you
I like
wildlife
community
as
too.
a,
Uh-huh.
as wildlife is the
Part of the
natural
community that
answer to,
Yeah.
yeah. Because there's the whole thing about, like, I don't remember where I was, but, oh, it was a real estate conference. And Jerry Dyer even showed up to it. But anyways, there was a pesticide guy and he was talking about, educating people that it's not about putting poisons in people's houses to kill animals. It's about taking out the food source. So,
Yeah.
because if you put poisons in your house, it's affecting your family, but it's also killing all the other animals that would naturally, like possums, are nature's cleanup crew. They eat rodents, they eat spiders, they eat, cockroaches, everything you don't want in your house. You know, and I'm not saying go get a possum for a pet, but you know, there are many other answers, out there
Other
than putting poisons in your family's home.
So we could do community awareness on pesticide or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
In that way, we can kind of tell it, we'll speak a little bit.
Yeah, because that ties back to wildlife at the same
Yeah,
time.
about
Uh-huh.
how it affects us, but
Yeah.
focusing on both of them.
And that's air quality too. You're doing a type
Yeah.
of air quality. You can reach out to them as well.
Awareness of the effects of pesticides on community.
I think it would be like community awareness of the pesticides, so we can just write it. Or you can write on the community.
This thing here. I
Yeah.
haven't even moved
Or we
over
could-
yet.
No,
I think the community's implied.
yeah,
Yeah, so.
That's pretty
okay, we
much
can just
it.
leave that at that. But we don't really talk to later. Whatever, example.
And here's the sheet. No.
Got it.
Is it backwards or can you read it?
I'm just.
Okay, I can read it.
All right, so those are the three for the grant proposal. Awesome. We have a half hour to spare. Okay, so I'm gonna, is it okay if I talk a little bit about the state seal then?
Yeah.
So basically, this has nothing to do with the grant. This is all about the state seal. Is that okay, John? Yeah. Okay.
Actually, it relates to the ambassadors of tomorrow because your ambassadors are gonna be talking to students about doing civic projects, and they can also earn the state seal.
Awesome. Okay, so typically the grant or the state seal is due in April. How many of you are Fresno Unified? I know we have Fowler, Fresno, Sanger. Sanger's due in around April as well. I don't remember Fowler, but he's gonna be April or May. And so we've been working and doing state seal projects with youth for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that always seems to happen is students and us always felt like we had plenty of time to do this. We don't have to do the research until the holidays and then maybe start the civic project around the spring. And when that happens, almost every time the projects aren't that great because we run out of time actually doing a really good project. And so I've learned my lesson. And so now I kind of push for us to do the research as soon as possible. So, and reach out to the community partners as soon as possible, because once you get all that done, you've really done all the hard work. And now it's all about just doing the civic project and planning that. So the more time that you can spend planning a really good quality civic project, the better your project's going to be, right? So in light of that, what I'll do is I can send you all out some guiding questions. What I mean by guiding questions is these are questions that if you address as much as you can in detail every question, you will pretty much have a comprehensive research. But that doesn't mean that you can't. I have additional questions that might spark, your thought process of like maybe some of the projects might require you to deal with different questions to get a little deeper. But yeah, they're like guiding questions. They're the bare bones. What I'm saying is you can still go and answer and find out other research as well. Okay. On top of that, you have to find a community partner. Yeah. So we did reach out to the Fresno Wildlife Rehabilitation Center. You could go back and we can go back and introduce ourselves, and she would love to work with us. You can also, Kat, who's going to be at the Educator Institute, she runs an education program called Birds of Prey, and you can go and interview her. There's also Kings River Conservancy. They have a ton of birds but see, I'm talking mostly birds. So if you're going to be doing like pesticide, maybe we might want to reach out to the air quality, San Joaquin Air Pollution Control District. It's a very long word. So I can send you out a list of different community partners, and you guys can decide who you want to reach out to and interview. And once you get that done, we can start talking what kind of projects. Yeah. The same thing with your health awareness. You want to start thinking homeless. Who do we want to reach out to? And then also who's going to do what research? I really want to ask that one person is not doing all the research. I think the group should get together and decide, okay, I'll tackle these questions while you tackle those questions.
Who else is working on the homeless one?
You got a whole group here. So who's working on, they're actually putting it kind of together too. You guys want to tell her a little bit about what you're going to do?
We kind of combined 3 of the subjects: child abuse victims, homelessness, and health awareness.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, we made it into health awareness / resources for homeless youth. So who's gonna be working on that? I think it's me, Jimena, Kaylee, Christiana, And MJ, I assume, is also gonna be with us.
Mhm.
I think, yeah, that's about it.
Group.
Yeah. So I'll send the questions to all of you. I don't know what kind of, if you want to get on a group chat, how do you guys want to divvy that up? Do you want to have another meeting in a couple of weeks to figure that out? How do you want to do this?
I feel like, we could do like, a separate group chat for our topic. And then we can also have like another meeting to go like dive deep into the questions.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Okay. When do you want to set up the next meeting?
Does that have to be this month or could it be next month?
We should probably do it as soon as possible.
I was gonna say, I don't really care. I just think you should do it as soon as possible.
I mean, I don't think the council has anything next week, so I think next week would be good because I know the week after that we have the statewide one.
And we could do it strictly all online. I'm okay with that if you all want to do it at your home and we just all talk online. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to meet somewhere?
I think meeting somewhere would be nicer,
Okay.
but it's kind of crazy for me to say that considering I'm online right now.
Is it possible?
Do you want to meet out by Sanger?
That
your
would be nice. Today was more of a conflict because I have another meeting really soon.
Okay.
But yeah, that would be nice.
We have the next youth council meeting on the 18th. That's like 2 weeks
So
from
we
now,
have it
so.
like a super last, around, I like around super last.
our
I
next
can't
meeting-
do oh yeah, I can't be at Sanger West. I have to fill out paperwork. But we could go somewhere near there, yeah. It's closer to my home too.
No, really?
Can if we do a meeting, is it possible to like have it till like 6 or like or 5:30-ish?
Started?
Yeah, starting. Or would that be too late?
I'm yours. You guys decide
Yeah,
what
I
you
think
want.
it would be easier for people with sports conflicts and like right after school it gets kind of tricky too for people with like other meetings.
Okay,
I know that's why MJ can't be here for the whole duration.
okay.
We're
So when do you want to start?
next week, Thursday.
So,
Are we planning on doing it or what?
yeah,
That's
Thursdays are good for you guys. You
That's
always,
Thursdays have been working. Yeah.
Tends to be Tuesday, I think.
so you just want to do later?
It's like an hour later or another 2 hours later.
Starting at 6.
2 or say at 6.
So it is Thursday, the 11th one for everybody next week.
Mm-hmm.
Not me, but utilitarianism. If you guys are all free, go for it.
Is there a different time?
Can you do online?
I have a class at 6:15.
Oh, that's why, okay. How about we do it where's your class at?
It's on.
Online? Can you do it at 5?
The
If we do the meeting at 5?
5.
Okay. And where are you abouts, where do you live?
I live near. Okay, how I want to explain this. You know how they
Streets?
just built like Clovis North?
What are the streets?
It's
Like
like
our streets.
around that.
Clovis North there.
So
Yes.
that's far.
Ashland out in the.
Yeah, like
Cause,
yeah.
yeah, my.
Ashland and where? Like ish?
Um,
I don't need to know exactly where you live, but like the major streets.
so think Clovis North, so Ashland, Gettysburg,
Ashland and Gettysburg. Okay, down there. So
yeah.
not Clovis North then.
Or Clovis
No.
South or what? Which one did they just build?
The,
Clovis East. That's
Oh.
it.
that's what you think?
I'm horrible at directions because.
But-
Oh. Clovis East? Okay.
Yeah, so that's
I don't know
like-
what that is.
That's like, Ashland. Trying to think of Armstrong, past Armstrong, going out towards, no, past Dollars, it's further east.
What are some major things by you? Stores,
Honestly,
restaurants.
Nothing.
There's nothing out.
Clovis East?
But I'm flexible.
both
I can
can.
drive.
Oh, you can? Okay.
You can drive. Huh? You can drive. No, I can have a ride for.
Oh,
yeah.
But if
Yeah.
you have to be somewhere at 6, that's why I'm wondering.
Yes, I can always join online. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
So where do you want to host the meeting?
We should probably do it near Sunday. Because everybody
Okay.
lives pretty close to there, and then Christian can join online, she said. So we would have it at 5, right? for that.
I mean, if it's at 5, then I could probably make it to the
Youth center's still open.
to the office. To wherever you guys are.
I feel like it would be better at Singer.
Yeah, okay, right.
Singer High,
West,
Singer West,
Yeah.
it'd be better there,
like around my area, Camping side.
but where?
There's another.
So,
Boys and Girls Club out there?
no, there's a library at Singer.
Can we reserve like a
We
meeting?
have the Sunnyside Library. That's the closest one I know of.
Okay,
Might be an option.
do you want to try it at a library?
There's 6:35.
It's on Friday.
Oh, but next week is gonna have Thursday, it's at 5 or 6. Cause that might feel conflict with the meeting at 5.
Okay, Thursday, a lot of people are busy. How about Tuesday? Does that work for you?
This Monday's quick or no? Mondays?
Monday?
You want to move it to Tuesday?
Do we want to do Tuesday?
Is Tuesday early release for everybody?
No.
No.
Mondays.
No?
We have it on Wednesday.
Oh, it's 'cause I have it on Tuesday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you have?
Early release.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If we
So
do it
the-
late on Tuesday, I can.
Tuesday, like at 5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
We want one of us.
Yes.
Christiana? No?
I'm not available. I can look over the notes.
Okay. I'll be sending the questions ahead of time anyways, so all we're really gonna do is decide who's gonna do what part of the research and who's gonna basically divvy up duties. So if you want, I'll give it to you ahead of time, and if you just want to volunteer some things, we can bring it up at the meeting and plug you in and see if you're okay with that.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're really gonna like do stuff, we're gonna plan
Yeah.
stuff. Who's doing what, yeah.
So,
But I think a group chat is really essential between meetings for you guys. So
I agree.
what is the best platform to do a group chat?
Messages.
Is it Slack?
Or Slack.
No Slack? Messenger?
I don't even know what that is. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. Messenger?
Messenger, like Facebook.
could we do?
Facebook Messenger?
Could we do like this regular texting?
Yeah, I'm thinking about
Like, all
regular
the apps, it makes it complicated.
Yeah.
You get the app and you have to sign in, you're like, this is only.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to check it.
Yeah. so-
Okay, so you don't mind a bunch of ding, ding,
No.
You
ding,
can always mute
ding.
chat.
I know, you can always mute it and it's like easier to see.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a
so
mute button, guys.
texting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you want me to do it? Oh, you know, when I do Google Voice text, I can only do 6 at a time. So who wants to start the group chat then?
I can.
Because I can't stand the dings and I have to
Oh.
have mine on all the time
Okay, I can make.
for my
it.
dad.
Oh no, you could silence the specific chat.
You can,
Yeah.
but then it still shows up, doesn't it? Does it still come up on your notifications?
No, it's like muted.
Notifications for it too.
Uh-huh.
Really? Okay, I'll send it out then.
Right. Yeah, we can.
Oh, Haley's gonna do it.
This one. So for Tuesday, what time are we thinking? 5 still or 6?
Oh. Whatever better for you guys, 5 or 6.
No, like 5:30.
5:30 in the middle.
Yeah.
5:30. That sounds
5:30.
good.
Yeah.
5:30 to what?
5:30, Sunnyside Library, to whenever you can stay till.
Okay.
So you say library? So that.
I'm gonna find, yeah, where was that at?
I'm looking at it right now. It's
Okay.
That's Tuesday.
it's
The
on
ninth.
Instagram.
Um,
And then what's your number?
Oh,
Yeah. Mine,
Yeah, your number.
559
Okay.
349 7221.
Okay. So I got 559-349-7221.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you making it right now?
Wait, what?
Yeah, she's making it right.
Okay.
So I was gonna do a. Conference call. To talk about.
Gary and I will try to make that.
The three topics.
Just grab my phone.
Yeah.
And then Tammy, what number do you want me to use for you?
559 930 9494.
The library closes at 6.
Oh,
Oh.
oh,
Yeah.
That's great.
we
Or
really? It goes
the-
at 9.
The meeting rooms, close at 6.
Oh, the meeting room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we consider.
Oh yeah, I just had that open right now, the meeting room.
There.
Okay.
Let me check in another
Yeah,
library.
you want to, I think they're fun. Yes. I'm gonna.
You can go ahead and pick one.
Yeah. This weekend, we get all. Oh, there's like throughout.
It'll be a nice surprise.
Yeah, Sunday.
Church.
Or Saturday for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's not a bad idea. Hmm.
Put it right here. Let me double check.
Are you sure? Wait, what time did you say they close?
The meeting rooms, like there's only a reservation from like 5 until 6, I believe, so
For Tuesday?
for Tuesday, yeah.
Hmm. Hold up. I'm looking.
Is there any open meeting rooms that I can reserve around Sanger West High School?
Oh yeah, they're all booked. Or I mean, the Sunnyside one is.
West Fresno is also taken.
That's great.
Sanger Community Center. That's in Sanger.
Yeah, Sanger's too far out. Or like in my opinion.
I need something near Sanger West High School. A free place for our teenagers to meet to go over the project.
5. Really shout to that speakers.
Wait, is there a conflict with anyone on Thursday?
No, I think there was a
Like,
couple.
Haley, Damien, and Christian.
Help each other reach. How do you mean?
Yeah, I think casting a wide net out, but we're best.
Woodward is free, I
Casting
think.
a wide net out, so like reaching out to for like.
Yeah.
Isn't that further though?
We
Is
can
it? I
start-
haven't really
Yeah,
checked
hit
the,
15 total and we can start having time and.
I haven't really checked the distance.
Yeah, Woodward is like even further than the office would be. We might as well just go with the office, honestly.
Our jobs to reach out to implement speakers, so.
Woodward, yeah, Woodward is relatively far actually.
Yeah, it's more up north.
Yeah. How far, where's the office?
So there is a meeting place by Patino. It's at Sanger, it's at the Starbucks. They have a huge meeting room. It's free. I use it all the time.
Oh,
But
so
I know that's not out by Sanger. That's more here again.
It's a Starbucks.
It's at,
Yeah, it's a Starbucks,
and it's by
Blackstone, and
yeah,
I like
not shop,
Blackstone.
Shield.
Field, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wait,
on
what's the name of the office you're at right now?
right here.
Yeah.
It's 700 Van Ness Boulevard.
What time's all?
That's the address.
Uh-huh.
Is it the one across from Family Dollar?
Yeah.
The Starbucks?
It's across Martin Final
Schedule yet or not?
and, huh?
We haven't got the agenda.
Yeah, it's inside.
So can you guys meet here? Are we just trying to make it easier for us? Or
I could probably make it work. It's only 14 minutes drive.
Tuesday at 5:30?
Yeah.
5
But
here Tuesday?
if we start moving them to like 4:30, I think it would be easier or something like that. Because 4 is pretty early.
Yeah.
Because of like traffic around the school. I get out at 3:30. Like I wouldn't be able to make it on time ever.
Yeah, so 4 o'clock was the suggestion by the youth council probably last year.
Mhm.
So really, the council meetings, the time and the day are driven by you guys. So
Mhm.
if you all decide you want to have it at a different day and a different time, yeah, that's, you guys just
Uh-huh.
bring it up in the meeting and then you guys can vote on it.
So
Does 4 work for all of you as of now?
Well, I think everybody's liking your 4:30 idea.
Yeah.
By
'Cause-
5?
Yeah. He's really doing this.
You guys rather have 5? You would rather have that later?
Those softball, like,
You want a late night? Theater night?
We have like golf practice.
very busy or too
And other people have.
At
like,
6?
Yeah, to 6.
Until 6.
So it's a little bit early to come here.
Would we have the meeting?
I think the Tuesday one here.
About
Yeah.
the contact information.
Do you want the meeting here or at Starbucks?
I'd rather just have it here. Yeah.
I have to set that up, but I don't even, it's not
Okay, so is it on Tuesday then, right? The 9th?
Yeah, Tuesday at 4:30 or 5?
5:30.
5:30.
Yes.
So next Tuesday, 5:30.
Okay, got it. I'll try to make it in person this time.
Did you put it on the group chat? Yeah.
It says Starbucks is in here.
No, here. Yeah, I need need more time to do it somewhere else.
What time was it? Tuesday?
5:30.
It's gonna be text to you in just a minute.
Where is it?
You might want to add John to that text too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Make it at 5:30, but I'll be there.
Okay, online? Okay.
Oh,
I'm gonna do a
oh, you do.
conference call with Christina and Haley from Prop Chat to come up with 3 topics.
We just did.
I know, but we need a
To-
written description, like a paragraph on each one that we can send to Shin Nguyen Foundation to set up the conference.
Awesome. Okay.
So could we, when they come up with their 3 paragraphs, could we share that next Tuesday? So the group could say yes, or shift
Yeah.
or adjust it, and then I can send it to foundation.
Well, yeah, my brain is processing because I really wanted to get them their research questions and talk about who's doing which research and who's reaching out to what community partner. So,
Priorities.
yeah, we would have time, I guess, after that. Yeah. Well, the state seal is also a priority too, because I want, some of them are seniors.
We could like split it, like 10 we can do her part and then we can do the voting.
Yeah, let's just figure it out in an agenda, you and I, how's that?
I have to head out, but thank you
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah, nice to see you guys. I think we made some good progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you feel that way? Do y'all feel that way? Good team.
Is our meeting gonna be here, not a senior meeting?
Thank you, Mr. John.
Or-
Here, Tuesday, 5:30.
The next week meeting is gonna.
Did you get everything you needed, Pahul?
yes.
So am I gonna see you on Tuesday?
I think you are, yes.
Okay, awesome.
Bye.
We'll see you then.
You want my phone number?